once again the new chapter, that is data and file handling. First, let's get the introduction why we need to learn data and file handling. The reason behind learning this chapter is that till the previous example or till the previous programming, we have seen that whenever we execute our code, our program, we get the output on the interactive screen, or you can say that on the output screen. But that is only temporary. After closing the Python, you are not able to get the output. For again having the output, you need to execute the code once again. That means your output is not permanent, it is totally temporary. To save your output permanently, we need to save our output in a file. And this is all about this chapter. So we are going to learn how we can save our output in a file. So for this, we need to create a file. In this chapter, we are going to learn what are the types of file we can access in Python, how to create the file, how to read data from the file, how to write the data to the file, how to delete the file, and so on. Okay, very interesting chapter is this, and very easy also. And definitely from this chapter, you are going to get, I think, more than 15 or 20 marks, because a new blueprint has not been given by CBSE, but you are definitely some chapters has been reduced, and now only this chapter is having the highest weightage. So probably you are going to get more than 15 or 20 marks from this chapter, and that will be totally programming oriented. So whenever you are having any problem, you can ask immediately. So let's start about file handling. Before starting the exact programming pattern, first I would like to introduce the basic terms that you are going to learn in this chapter. What are the operations we are going to have through file handling Python? Basically, you are going to create a file, open that file, read the data from the file, write the data inside the file, and finally, how to close the file. Only these 5 points covers the entire chapter. That means in this chapter, just you need to create a file, open the file, read the data from the file, write the data inside the file, and close the file. If you have learned all these 5 points, the chapter is over, nothing else. So you can realize how easy the chapter is. The file processing. If I am going to elaborate the same thing, uh, how the file will process. So the file will process something like create the file and traversing the file for displaying the data. What does it mean by traversing a file? Traversing a file means you have to read, you have to go through. Basically, it will be done in a read mode. So traversing a file means you have to read through the file or to the file. How we can read the file? In the coming slide, I am going to inform you. Then how to append the data inside the file? What does it mean by appending? Appending is different from inserting. If I am having a blank file, I have started writing something. If I have started to give information to the file, I am inserting. Inserting means I am going to write something inside a blank file. And appending means, the meaning of appending is I am having already one file. few lines are here, and now from the end of that file, again I would like to write something, some more information. This pattern is known as appending data in a file. So we will learn how to insert data inside the file, and we will also learn how to append the data inside the file, how to delete the data from the file, and how to create a copy of the file, how to update the file. According to the examination point of view, the most important part will be how to traverse a file, how to append the data, and how to update the data. Most questions arise from these three parts. But we will learn each and every part with the same pace. There are two types of files in Python or even in any programming language. The first part is known as binary file, and the second part or second type is known as text file. Text file is a simple file in the notepad format that we use to create for ourselves. When you are going to open this text file, the content written inside the text file is readable for you. That means this text file will contain some alphanumeric characters that is understandable, that is readable for a user or for a programmer. Something like Ram is a good boy. But when I am talking about binary file, this is a special encoded file in which the data will be written, and that the data that will be written inside the binary file can be read only by the interpreter or a compiler of the program. That means it is not readable. To read the data, we need to code our program. That means to give the data inside the file, and to retrieve the data from the file, we need to code uh, uh, in Python, and then it will convert the code into the readable format. That is into the format which is understandable for us, for a user or for a programmer. One by one, we will create text file also, and one by one we will create binary file also. As I have informed you in the previous slide, that we are going to have 5 operations, that is creating a file, traversing a file, uh, updating the record, inserting the record, deleting the record, and so on. All the process will be followed individually for text mode also and for binary mode also, and we need to learn both of them with the same pace. So in Python, we are going to have two types of file, binary file and text file. We will start with text file. Question can be asked, what do you mean by text file? A text file is usually considered as sequence of lines. Simply a sequence of lines means the collection of statements. In English, we know that the collection of letter is known as word, but in computer science it is known as a string. Collection of word is known as statement, and here that will be treated as stream or the lines. So a text file is usually considered as sequence of lines. We will be having multiple lines in a text file. Line is a sequence of characters. Characters are stored in Python or any programming language using ASCII or Unicode. I have already informed in through one or two examples earlier that small a is not equals to capital A. Why? Because small a is having different ASCII value and capital A is having different ASCII value. That is why we can say that our programming language is case sensitive. Case sensitive means small letter is not equals to the capital letter. So the default character coding in Python is ASCII. I have already informed you. Each line is terminated by a special character, and that character is EOL. We are going to use this abbreviation so many times in this chapter. EOL is your end of line. In general, when I am typing in WordPad or any text application, documentation application, if I need to move to second line, I will press enter button or return button. That return button or that enter button will be treated as end of line. Okay, so this enter button will be treated as end of line. We can provide different symbol also. We will learn how to provide different symbol that will instruct the compiler that this is the end of line. We are going to learn this. At the lowest level, text file will be collection of bytes, as we are knowing that it is basically collection of ASCII code or collection of characters, and characters are stored in the form of bytes. Text files are stored in human readable form that I have already informed you, something just like alphanumeric characters that you can read easily. And they can also be created using any text editor. We can create the same file using Notepad or any text editor. This is all about your text file. But what is a binary file? Binary file contains arbitrary binary data. Numbers stored in the file can be used for numerical operations, and that will be in the encoded format that we can't visualize it, that we can't understand. Encoded data are stored in binary files. Hence, binary files need to be converted into user understandable language before use. In the case of binary file, it is extremely important that we interpret the correct data type while reading the file. You will learn these things in detail when I am going to code. I am going to provide you the coding in Python for the binary file. Just for this instance, you must know that when anything is written inside the binary file, and if you are going to open the file, you will get something like some special characters that could be written in the format in which you are not going to understand. This type of encoding will be provided inside the notepad file, and that is not readable for a user. But when we are going to convert this encoded pattern through the programming, it may be possible that we are going to have something like Ram is a good boy. So this is about your binary file. So we are having two types of file: text file and binary file. Now, how to open a file, how to close a file, how to create a file, and so on. So from here, we are jumping to the programming pattern of our data and file handling chapter. So this I will start from the fresh day, that is from tomorrow. For today, I'm going to close the session at this slide.